there, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save, and as you can see on screen, we're jumping straight back in to the save, exactly where we left off yesterday, and Liverpool have already played this weekend. They've beaten Everton in the Merseyside derby 3-0, so they are 7 points behind us with 4 games to play for them, and we play Chelsea today at home at St James's Park, so we can go back 10 points clear with 12 points to play for. And we've got a slightly easier run in than I would like. So Southampton, Watford, Villa, and then City. So another win or 2 in those games, and we will be another champions of England. So another league under our belts. Also today, as promised, we've also got the second leg of the Champions League game against Liverpool. We're 3-0 up in the first leg, so hoping to go through to the semi-final. Not entirely sure when that semi-final will be drawn. Drawn on the 17th, so we play them on the 14th, and it's drawn on the Friday. So if we do get through to that semi-final, we'll bring you the draw before we leave today as well. But as always, if you are enjoying the series, down below, why don't you tick that thumbs up button, follow it up with the subscribe button if you're new around here or just not managed to do it yet, and then tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. So let's get into this game against Chelsea. A win is definitely needed, even though we're 7 points clear. I'd like to get the title wrapped up sooner rather than later. A few injuries that have hit us in the past couple of days in game, but nothing too serious. So Christians will be in goal. Rakitic picked up a little bit of a knock, but he'll be back for that Liverpool game in a few days. Telia, Pocone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. Cook comes in for Teixeira, who picked up that knock against Liverpool in the Champions League. He's out for 3 weeks, so it could be a big one. But Lewis Cook, all in all, a really good deep line playmaker in that role. Lauritsen goes over to that central midfielder role. Perry on the right, Keane on the left, Teresiano in behind Adolfo, who definitely needs to score, because Fetiar on his way back for a couple of days' time, and he could be on the bench for that game against Liverpool. On the bench, Marin, Edimar, Maddison, Maya, Declan Rice, Luis Enrique and Bevis. Let's get into this one. Let's see what Chelsea are bringing to St James's Park. Lining up with a 4-2-3-1. Still got Kepa in goal. Semedo at right back. Christiansen is still there with Jorge Meda in alongside him. Langil, Origi at left back. Quintiliana in alongside Pellegrini, who is a fantastic midfielder on this year's game. Chiesa on the right, Vinicius Jr. on the left, Oliver in behind, Romelu Lukaku, who's returned to the club. On the bench, I've still got the likes of Rudiger, Richarlison is still playing the game, and then the likes of Victor Hugo and Wagnerman, who's a bit of a wonder kid on this year's game. But let's get into this one. 3 points needed here at St James's Park. Fingers crossed. 6 minutes gone, and we start with a throw-in into Teresiano. Back to Bilal. Comes forward, but finds a short pass to Cook, who drives forward, and a lovely switch out to Will Perry, driving at that Chelsea defence into Adolfo, and he scores. Finally, the Brazilian comes off that striker, comes off the back of the striker. He gets there before the keeper, and it's 1-0 to Newcastle. Good play here from Lewis Cook. Pings the ball out to the right-hand side. Will Perry drives at the Chelsea defence. Good cross in. He just loses his marker there at the back post. 1-0 Newcastle. And that's going to see us through to half-time. Really dominant display in that first half. Getting that goal on the 7th minute. Lovely movement from Adolfo to get away from his marker. Definitely still on the radar of possibly putting him on the transfer list. City are beating Villa 1-0 at half-time. Tottenham beating Brentford 2-0, and West Ham and Southampton 0-0 as we speak. Going to get into the dressing room, go into the team talk. Going to keep it calm to say things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. And again, keeping it calm. We're just saying you weren't too bad. I believe you've got what it takes. I've got faith in you. Bit more like that in the second half, and we should go back 10 points clear. Bilal thrown into Teresiano again, into Lewis Cook, drives into the penalty box, into Adolfo, loses his man again, and Adolfo scores a brace for the first time in a very, very long time. Just short of the first, inside the first 10 minutes of the second half, we go 2-0 up. Bilal and Teresiano again playing really well down that left-hand side, into Lewis Cook. Instead of shooting, he just finds that pass to Adolfo, swings that left foot into the top right-hand corner. We lead 2-0. Maddison outswinging corner into Pocone, gets the header 12 yards out and heads it over. Made 3 changes, Maya, Edimar and Maddison off for Perry, Teresiano and Larison. Wanted to just save the legs for that Liverpool game in a few days' time. Coming into the final 10 minutes now, we still lead 2-0. And there we have it, full time whistle goes. Adolfo's brace gives us the 3 points. 2-0 at Chelsea. Defence played fantastically well. Will probably be the back four that goes up against Liverpool. Adolfo, 8.9. Player of the match for him. Fantastic to see him back on form. Probably just needed a few games to get his form back. Will Perry also coming good at 7.8. But let's get into this game against Liverpool. A huge game to see if we get through to a Champions League semi-final. Right then, here we go. Big game, or biggest game of the episode. Liverpool away at Anfield. We've played them literally last episode at Anfield and we only lost 1-0. Very unlucky, I think, to lose that game 1-0. The side has stayed exactly the same other than Rakitic comes in for Christians in goal. On the bench, Marin, Maddison, Maya, Arp is back, Mbolo's back, Enrique and Bevis all on the bench. Let's see what Liverpool have got and hopefully we can score an away goal. All important away goal as well. If we score that, they then need to score another goal on top. They're going with the 4-2-3-1 as well. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, De Ligt, Van Dijk and Grimaldo are the back line. Really, really good back four. Gelson Fernandez and Tonali in the middle of midfield. Woodburn on the left, so no Jadon Sancho. Santos Lima on the right. Barakal in behind Pavao. On the bench, Naby Keita, Roberto Firmino, Datix and Irachino as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. Perry, corner, whips that ball in, trying to find someone on the back post, falls to Zagadou twice and he scores just after the half-hour mark, the all-important away goal, and it's from an unlikely source. Dan Exel Zagadou puts us 1-0 up. Perry outswinging corner, trying to find someone on the back post. Tonali with a lovely header. Gedson's clearance gets blocked, it falls to Zagadou and he puts it away. We lead 4-0 now on aggregate. And that will see us through to half-time. Even though we've only seen one highlight in that entire first half, we dominated it really, to be fair. Only 3 shots from Liverpool and the all-important away goal for us. Paris Saint-Germain absolutely destroying Roma, 7-0 on aggregate. I'm going to get into the dressing room. I'm going to keep it calm. I'm just going to say, actually, I'm far from pleased with what I've seen. Attackingly, we've not given too much. Adolfo on a 6.5, Teresiano on a 6.5, and then the wingers, Keane and Perry on 6.6s. So something we can freshen up in the second half if we need to. Let's get it started, and hopefully it's plain sailing from here. Coming into the final 10 minutes now, and the first highlight of this second half. Tellier into Maddison, who's come on for Teresiano. Perry on this right-hand side, beats his man, goes to Maddison, into Lewis Cook, goes for an audacious effort from a long, long way out. They're down to 10 men. They made all their substitutions, and Naby Keita got injured, so it should now be plain sailing from here. 2 minutes of and added on time. Irinoko into the box, and Marin and Zagadou get that ball clear, but only as far as Santos Lima. Bobby Firmino on that right hand side, ball in, good header away, but Irinoko gets that ball back in and it's just wide of Rakivic's goal. Domination here at Anfield, and could have gone 2 or 3-0 up really, or should have gone 2 or 3-0 up really, to be fair. The amount of chances that we have made. Tellier trying to get that ball into Perry, but it's a good tackle from the left winger. Into Perry again. Maddison, time and space, finds Larison driving into the heart of the Liverpool defence. Good block from, I think it was from Van Dijk, and a good effort from Maddison, but just over, and that is it. Full time whistle goes. We win 1-0 with a Zagadou goal 10 minutes from time in that first half, and the first leg really did have a really good foundation for us to go on and get through to a semi-final of the Champions League yet again, and the draw will be next. Right then, Champions League semi-final time. And I just had a look at the top, and actually the final's being played at Old Trafford. So if we get through to the final, we won't have to travel too far for it. Left in the pot for this semi-final draw ourselves, Paris Saint-Germain, Lyon and Benfica. Now, you know what I'm going to say. I prefer Lyon or Benfica. Now, if you've been watching this series since the start, our draw look has been absolutely horrendous. And we're probably going to get a PSG. But I want Lyon or Benfica. So let's draw next team. It will be Lyon. And it will be Paris Saint-Germain. So we will miss the Parisians. An all-French semi-final. Not been a while since that happened. And then we will play Benfica. We go away to Portugal for that first leg. We go to the Estadio de Luz in Benfica. And yeah, we play Benfica in that semi-final. Where does that fit? Fits literally into the next couple of episodes. We can win the league against Southampton if we win, or if the results go our way and we draw or lose. So we'll bring you Southampton and we'll bring you Benfica in that next episode, the first leg coming at you tomorrow. That's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, we bring you Southampton away, where we could win the league, and Benfica in the Champions League semi-final first leg. I'll see you soon.